What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. And it's time to hop into the Wonderlands. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands has come out, and I have spent the last 3 days without sleeping, essentially, to play through. You can see my grave caster. It's a dragon knight, essentially. We'll get into what that is later on screen right now, but that's how we're going to be playing as right now. Called a Gloombringer, apparently. Because, yeah, I went with a couple of very cool little interesting classes, but we're going to be jumping into play. So we're going to go in and hop into a new game. I just didn't want to skip the opening video. Of course, we're going to be playing on Intense because, well, it's awesome, and Cooperation because, well, Cooperation.
There is a world beyond the borderlands. A world forged by wonder and ruled by fate. The battle between these powers has raged since the beginning. Evil and good. Villains and heroes. A vicious cycle, endlessly repeated. Wonder is the power of a cruel, unpredictable god. But fate, there's one alone who can wield fate. One alone whose story is in their own hands. The Fatemaker. That's you. Heavy, right? Fatemaker. Big responsibility. Honestly, I wouldn't even blame you if you just laid down in a puddle and gave up. But if not, if you try and prove yourself as Fatemaker, then heed the warning I give all heroes. Together you fight. Together you shall fall.
Ha! Critical hit! The undead fall beneath our blade! Ah!
Oh yeah! Same! It's going real good over here, blade-wise. We're coming for you, Dragon Lord!
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me. Already Wow, you guys got here fast.
Like you said, we're the heroes. I am Valentine, gallant adventurer. The scary stabby one is Fred.
What about that one?
That's the newbie. It's their first adventure.
Oh, come on. Their figure isn't even fully painted.
Enough talk. We're here to stop you from taking the soul energy.
Fools! I've already absorbed all of the soul energy. I'm invincible!
Oh, man. Sorry, newbie. We missed the soul energy.
Castles will burn! Babies will cry! More than usual! My skeleton armies will wash over the lands!
Looking bad. How do we win this?
We attack! Together!
Pathetic. Especially you, newbie. They don't make heroes like they used to. Time to die!
But then, just as the heroes lose hope, they hear
A neigh?
yeah, and also like, you know, like a sparkly rainbow, which goes like quickle caw caw caw. It is Queen Buttstabby, the most beautifulest, perfectest ruler in all the land.
Hold on, what game are we playing here?
We're playing Bunkers and Badasses, baby! And I, Tiny Tina, am the Bunker Master. So what I say goes! And I say there's a magical diamond buying a corn named Butt Stallion who saves the day!
Oh, I was kind of hoping we would save the day.
You will, Valley Girl. I just gotta set the stakes. Now, let's table talk. Cue Dragon Lord!
But, Stallion, you may be the most beautifulest, perfectest ruler in all the land, but this time, I've won!
But Butt Stallion was wielding the coolest sword in the whole world. The Sword of Soul, Soul, Soul.
Oh, would you? I just made those skeletons. No! No! I curse you, Valentine! And I curse you, Fret! And most of all, I curse you, newbie! Whatever your name is, I will return and finally rid this world of heroes!
And with that, the Dragon Lord was defeated. For now. Exposition complete! Who's ready to rickety roleplay?
Yeah, might as well. We're stranded here after that mountain totally jumped out at our ship.
Yeah, he crashed it. I'm in. I love bunkers and badasses. I've already got a level 40 character.
No. We are making all new characters. This is the newbie's first game, and I'm gonna make sure it's an adventure they'll never forget.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
Okay, there is just something so awesome about the way that Gearbox does the Borderlands and I guess Tiny Tina's intro videos and everything, and it's everything that I loved about Assault on Dragon's Keep from Borderlands 2, but it's its own game. Like, you'd have to worry about Dre if Ashley Birch went up and said, hey, would you want to come over here into the shadows for a second? Because she voices Tiny Tina, and Tiny Tina is one of my favorite characters, and right now I'm going Tiny Tina insane. Anyway, so there's a bunch of different classes in the game. Stabbomancer's your typical rogue type character, even though there's not really rogues in this, but he can stealth. Clawbringer is a dragoon after a fashion, and that's what our primary class is probably going to be for this playthrough. You got your spell shot, which is a caster. Lots of puns, trust me, ambidextrous. Greyborn, that's what I was playing before, and I really love it, but gonna do something a little bit different for this Let's Play. Spore Warden is a ranger with mushrooms, so that's cool. And a berserker, which is probably what our secondary class is gonna be, is all about, well, hammers and ice. So I think we're gonna do a Clawbringer to start with. We'll continue on that. And then I'm going to get us all personalized and customed up, and when I get back, we'll be ready to go. Alright, so now we've got it all set up. We can of course change it at any time, but we got the blue and white for Thorium Gaming rocking out there. Nice and tasteful, some dragon imagery all around. Looks pretty cool. I mean, it's not awesome yet, because you got to get outfits later on that make you more awesome. Set us up with a Village Idiot background so we have better strength, because we're going to be relying a lot on physical close combat and all that sort of stuff, and we're going to be doing a lot with status effects because of the class that we're picking. Call them Thorium, so let's jump into it.
Time's up! Okay, Valentine, you've just drawn your own face over the character sheet?
It said draw your hero, and I'm my own hero.
Okay. And Fret, it says your starter sword does murder 1,000 damage?
My bad. I left off a 0.
Okay, no plan! Fret and Valentine can't be trusted with pencils, let alone dice. So it is up to you, newbie. You are the Fatemaker. And these fools shall be thine advisors, I guess.
Fine. I advise that you better be a badass. We're here to slay evil and get gold.
I know you see me as a role model. Follow my lead and you'll be a great Fatemaker.
Alright, one last thing. Bunkers and Badasses is a role-playing game, baby. That means you do not break character voice. Kapiski? Break me off a piece of that.
I am destined for greatness and glory. This quest is merely the start of my legend.
Tasty. Now, prepare to enter a world of fantasy.
I don't see anything.
You gotta imagine it, knucklehead.
Just close your eyes and wonder. You have arrived in the Snoring Valley, an unassuming and peaceful corner of the kingdom that harbors a dark secret. Dun, dun,
The Queen herself! What could she want of us?
She fears the Dragon Lord will soon reawaken. You must find his tomb and prevent his resurrection.
What I'm hearing is we get to whoop his ass.
Here's a little cheat sheet to track your health and map and stuff.
So yeah, a couple of the colors and everything that I've picked for this are actually not starter, because I've already completed the game, but I'm really trying hard not to laugh through the video
Alas,
modes.
the weight of the world was too much for this breach.
And there's going to be a lot of laughing over dialogue, and I'm sorry for that.
You recognize one of the Queen's waystones. It seems to call to you. The Queen's magic enters you through the stone, granting you the power of... Aurora! You now have magical sight and hearing, baby.
Queen Butt Stallion! She's guiding us on our quest!
Sure enough, baby. A trail of spectral hoofprints leads off into the woods. A fallen tree bars your path. What you gonna do about it, huh?
I cast Identify Tree.
It's a species called Jumpus tutorialis, and weirdly, it only grows in this one valley.
Okay, I'm already starting to crack up, even though I've heard the jokes before, and it's great. Ashley Birch just does such a great delivery.
Ahead, the glint of edge steel beckons you forward.
This steel feels like it was meant for me.
Love a good axe. Great for cleaving, hacking, even a good old...
Though the magical hoofprints continue through the cave, the rocky ceiling dips low to the ground.
A true Fatemaker knows when to stand tall and when to crouch.
Yeah, work them sweet glutes. And if you get a running start and crouch, you'll slide around like a cool action hero.
It's going to be a lot of referential humor and a lot of in-jokes.
Another waystone guides your path, but reaching it will mean going through a pack of nasty, pinchy crabs.
Yeah! Combat! Kill 'em all!
Ah! Pinchy! They're so pinchy!
This world is not for you.
Alright, come on, crab boy, let's do this.
You have defeated the crabs! Luckily, they were carrying their life savings for some reason. All yours now.
I think
Yeah.
we killed everything down here. Climb up there and...
I'm kind of skipping over some of the tutorial voiceovers, because they're not really necessary at this point.
Strive for brighter days.
That's right. The Queen has ruled the Wonderland since I was but a humble player, like you Bing Bongs. She has foreseen your arrival and left a powerful weapon for you. The weapon of a Fatemaker.
So the weapon of a Fatemaker happens to be a really bad pistol.
Hardly a fine weapon. But in the hands of a champion, anything can bring glory.
Wait, there's guns in fantasy?
You're in Tina's fantasy, baby! Suddenly, the shrine floor rises beneath you. From here, you can spy a quaint little village nestled in the bodacious bosom of the valley. But beyond it, a dark and ancient castle lurks... lurkingly.
Doubtless the Dragon Lord has made his foul nest within that dark ruin.
Take all the ammo and keep pushing forward.
Fatemaker, you will never reach the dark
Skeleton ambush!
Go break some bones, Fatemaker!
Oh, okay, now we're getting into the fun stuff. Borderlands style gameplay with Tiny Tina's coat of paint on top of it. Oh, I've been looking forward to this game forever, and now that it's finally here, I might make longer episodes because I can never stop.
I gotta book it.
Yeah, whatever he's talking about. There's a loot chest up on that tower. Get them loots.
I am Riddler, faithful servant of the Dragon Lord. Tell me where his tomb is, or I'll make you a skeleton too.
I don't know. I swear it on the Queen's diamond tail.
Lies
sword. That's like a magical shield above your health. Pretty sweet. Uh-oh, a rock slide bars your way to the village.
We're ruined! All is lost!
Very heroic. Tina, can we blow up the rocks?
Sorry, it's impossible. Without explosives!
Victory! I never lost hope.
Ahead, you hear the roar of raging fire and the clackety-clackety of bones!
We're here to save the village!
Ooh, the village is already ransacked and crawling with skelly men.
Alright, well, let's deal with these skeletons then. Or skelly-mens.
Are you really so eager for destruction?
That was convenient. The starter stuff is always going to be a little bit down, but there is a scroll up in here too.
You're a powerful wizard who has seen 20 sides of the world. You floated like a leaf upon the Wibbleston winds. You spoke the banishing words at Hallgrim's Pass. Just because you've retired to this anonymous village doesn't mean you've lost your magic. If you can just master this ice spell again, maybe the rest will come back to you.
Alright, so one of the things that's unique to Tiny Tina's Borderlands are these dies.
Ooh, luck going up.
Every D20 that you find out there adds to your loot luck, which makes it so that things drop a lot better.
An extra powerful skeleton arises! A badass!
And frost damage is good against the undead for some reason.
A single villager remains alive in the carnage. But she looks bad, baby. She looks like she's about to die.
Might as well save her peasant ass.
We'll pick her up.
Thank you for saving my peasant ass, stranger. How can I ever repay you?
A hero's work is its own reward. I am on a quest to defeat the Dragon Lord.
You're a Fatemaker. I knew the queen would send us a hero. The tomb is in the crypt below Castle Herofast. You must hurry before his minions find it.
The tomb is inside a crypt. The perfect hiding place.
May the queen's favor see your noble.
Okay, while she's talking on, we're going to get Cleansing Flames equipped so we can slam our hammer down. And go to our inventory because we should have an SMG all equipped now.
Quest through.
The ruins of
And I forgot to add our hero stats when we leveled up. So each one of these things does a lot. So strength is your crit damage, dexterity is your crit chance, intelligence is your spell cooldown, though we don't have a spell yet. Wisdom is your status damage, which we're going to be pumping our point this level into. Constitution is your max hit points, and attunement is your skill cooldown, which in this case for right now is our hammer. Eventually we can summon a hammer and hurl it. Go full Thor.
are just out yonder.
And apparently we still have one more skill point. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 point into Oath of Fire. So now whenever we hit something,
Which is fantasy for saying. It's over there, baby.
I sense the Dragon Lord's presence.
it'll have a chance to have some fire damage.
Ruins. Find him, fellow skeletons.
Wait. I thought we already beat the Dragon Lord.
What? That was forever ago. He's a necromancer. It's hard to legit kill him to death. After you guys went bony toe-to-toe, Queen Butt Stallion locked his butt away in a dusty tomb for a few hundo years.
Oof, he's gonna be a cranky boy.
Nothing like a big hammer. But the unfortunate thing is, when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. While we're over here, let's see if hopping down here... Go behind the waterfall and get ourselves another
Oh, that's one
lucky dice. Right now, they're not giving us much aside from a little bit of extra coin. We're going to take that, though. I do prefer the doll-style weapons to crossbows in this. You'll see those orange numbers pop up every now and then. That's when our passive ability starts proccing. I'm going to try and pick up every collectible that I can remember along here, because I know I've completed the zone on the first playthrough that I did. But we'll see how it goes. Let's see if we can get a couple of these skeletons in one go here.
Castle Harrowfast is a crumbly, tumbly ruin. No one is left to walk these halls. No one living anywhere.
So, skeletons.
Oh, yes, girl. You're picking up what I'm picking up.
We're probably just gonna get through the first little act here. Sure. Definitely fight Rivula though. Granted, I am going a little bit faster than I thought I would. Of course, you got your class skill. They're challenges, mini challenges. I don't know where you look them up just yet, but they all look there. And your poetry page is right here.
What's that scrawled upon yonder parchment? Verily, 'tis a poem. Surely
And
the
there's some
author was glad
customization
to
that I
see
already
its
have.
safe return. When you got more than one gun, you can switch between them. Keeps combat spicy, like jambalaya.
So, Tina, maybe after this quest, I could be the bunker master. I've been working on a campaign. It's got orcs and kissing.
No. Tina don't play no more, okay? But it's all good. I got megatons of questicles simmering up in my brain sauce, baby.
For the realm!
Kill people with barrels, that works. Pick that up. Dropping a lot of SMGs, which is nicely convenient, I guess. They're worth more than pistols, at least. Always pays to go out and explore zones that you're in, though. Because then we can get another lucky die. There's only 4 in the valley. But so far, they're only giving us a little bit extra gold. Which doesn't help too much. Deal with all these skellimans.
Harrowfast's throne hall lies barren, hella decrepit. The last of the Harrow bloodline sits in her ancient throne, her bones clutching a dusty spellbook as though awaiting a destiny that never came.
Well, this place is super grim. I love it! Grab that spell book!
I must wield this magic with honor.
With the spellbook equipped, you can cast the frost spell contained within.
And there we go, we got
That's
magic.
Strong against the undead. They got none of that greasy flesh to keep them warm.
Now, how do we get into the tomb crypt? There's gotta be an entrance around here somewhere.
It's hidden.
Smash time!
And into the crypt we go. Or I could grab the lip, that works too.
The bone-dry air of the crypt whips past you as you hurtle down into the depths beneath the castle. It smells of old stone and older secrets.
And there's a scroll.
Duchess sucks. My servants suck. And prophecies? I spit upon prophecies. Tuh. That was me spitting. Because they suck. For 6 generations,
Drama queen
my
much?
family has clung to this stupid prophecy. The Harrows must guard over these lands, lest a great evil.
You hear a rumble and a booming laugh that seems to come from all around you.
Ooh, the forces of evil mock us. I am not afraid of you.
I found it! A tomb inside of a crypt! The perfect hiding place. I am coming, my Dark Master!
He's gonna resurrect the Dragon Lord. That's the exact opposite of what we want. We gotta get in there.
Out of spell slots! Every single one of these is indispensable.
Alright, just gotta finish off these skeletons. I was kind of getting scope locked there too, so I wasn't remembering to talk.
The waystone glows. You feel its magic within your chest, within your mind, within your soul. It asks a question. Who are you?
I am a Fatemaker.
You have answered smartly, baby! The carbon door to the
Indiana
Dreadnought
Jones
to
reference,
Fatemaker!
gotta love it.
The resurrection ritual has begun!
Boss fight! I got a special figurine for this guy. 1 second. Rising before you is one of the Dragon Lord's most loyal undead soldiers. It's Rivula. Roll for initiative!
Tremble before Rivula!
I'm not trembling. I'm trembling.
Kick his ass, Lucy.
Feel the light!
Okay, so getting close to him is obviously a bad idea. Alright, let's get our health back from that little potion right there. Ah, he knocked us back into some lightning, which doesn't help. Kinda wish we had our little wyvern sidekick.
Fly true.
Ugh. Must remember to talk while fighting. I also have to remember that I have a frost spell that does a lot of damage against the undead. Rebula is technically undead, so Ollie's taking damage from.
I feel magical.
Our hammer doesn't do a whole lot of damage right now, which is a little sad.
I can cast no more.
Oh, I'm so used to my spells cooling down so much faster. Andre, don't forget that you have an ice spell.
You're lucky it wasn't up to snuff, Dragon Lord.
There's still time. You can seal the Dragon Lord away before he escapes.
Alright, so now we've got the level 3. We have to wait to get our companion, but we're going to pop 1 point into Oath of Thunder. Now we can do thunder and or lightning and fire damage, which will come in handy later on, and I got to remember to use our new stats. And we're going to jump that into status damage for right now.
thee.
That's good. Yeah, not happening. Come on, the Fatemaker never beats the villain in the first quest. Still, you're stronger than the ones she sent before. I wonder. We'll meet again, Fatemaker. But for now, I have to go pay an old shiny friend a visit. See you around the neighborhood.
Damn it, he got away? We gotta track him down. I want that big bad boss kind of loot.
The Fatemaker's journey begins as so many do, with a heart full of fire and dreams of dragons and magic. It will end only one way, with the ultimate defeat of all evil.
Despite your heroic efforts, the Dragon Lord has escaped!
Wait a minute. Did you hear what he said? Shiny? Friend? Neighborhood? I know where he's headed. He's after Queen Butt Stallion!
To warn Queen Butt Stallion of the Dragon Lord's escape, you must travel far across the Wonderlands to the capital city of Drementfh.
I missed a lucky dice somewhere along the way, but oh well. I think we're gonna swap this out for a shotgun. It does do frost damage, so that'll help us out against skeletons. And now the beautiful overworld map when it decides to load up. Doesn't take too long though.
I built you guys this big overworld on the table. Just move your miniature wherever you want to go on it.
Nice detailing on the landscape. Feels like there's a whole world just waiting for us to kill and loot it.
That's right! Welcome to my Wonderlands! Uh-oh, the road to Drementfh is blocked. Guess you'll have to go through that tall... A battle jumps out at you! Random encounter! Ha!
Yeah, tall grass. It's like Pokemon all over again. Once we kill off these guys, though, we can go back and do some other stuff. I think it's normal humans, so we're gonna stick with this pistol for now.
Baron, I am betrayed.
Wow, that didn't even kill her. But these little mini random encounters are fairly common. Every random encounter will be like it, and a lot of the dungeons and other things are like that too. The world areas that have their own boss at the end of them, they're slightly different. They're like your typical Borderlands experience. This is just the impromptu startup, I guess. Not startup, that's not the right word. It's the standard pattern for doing the unimportant areas. Now we can come over, check that out for a new ward, which helps. Everything else is kind of crap though, so we're just gonna leave it. Ooh, there's green here. Yeah, it's crap. We're gonna leave it.
I put shortcuts around the overworld to help you get around. All you gotta do is
Alright, so now that we can punch things, I love the soda river. We're gonna go back here and we're gonna grab this loot die.
ooh, luck going up.
It's a little bit of money right now, but it's the loot luck that we want. And we're gonna come up here.
Shortcut unlocked! There's all
And
sorts of goodies and dungeons hidden behind things you can punch. Oh, man, this is the best. I am so glad you guys are here to play games and be friends. It's just been me in this cave with the bunbows and, like, a mountain of marshmallow cereal for, like, ever.
Ah, Tina, have you been lonely?
What? No! You're lonely! I got friends! I got tons of friends! Look at all these hottie bun babes! This one, his name is Drementfh,
Why are they ticking?
I'm so glad you asked because they are also bombs.
Great. Nice to meet you, Dimitri.
Hey, you want to get rich? This shrine behind my well-protected and notably unstabbed back is for some old god that's fallen out of fashion. I figure if we get all the pieces back together, they reward us real nice. With gold! I already found a piece myself, and I know where another one is. You get that for me, we can split the reward. I'll be here watching your back, your defenseless, stabbable back. And if anyone comes at you from the front like a moron, just give him a slap. It's the stab of the open palm. Never know who might give you the old back-you-puncture. It's always the last person you expect. Well, the proverbial you, not you personally. I'm sure your back is fine.
So yeah, dude's gonna stab us in the back at some point. There's a piece over there, so we're gonna have to go through this mine. Okay, we are actually fighting the undead, so...
The forces of darkness encroach. Near to return. Justice prevails!
Yeah, all the early shotguns are these lines of magic. It's a bit underwhelming, to be honest. But there are some way cooler ones later on, so... And I keep forgetting I have magic. Alright, so the encounter for this section is done. You jump down here, get a loot chest, and then a portal should open up to take us to the next section.
Time for a spell!
No frost damage, but it's a more damaging shotgun. So it takes us out here.
Look, girl, there's a bridge! You could totally thwack that thing over and cross it! Then, you have permanently opened a new route through the Wonderlands! Look at you, baby!
Alright, so we've got another shortcut. There is a door that was over there. Wow, and I fell off a bridge. But you don't get the ability to open those portals till later in the storyline, so we're just going to keep going this way. We've got one piece.
The ruins of a shrine dot the landscape, though its builders are long forgotten and its magic crystals scattered. Perhaps who or whatever it exalts will reward you for restoring it to its former glory. This shrine is dedicated to Mool Ah, the patron god of cash money.
I love Tina.
Her coruscating
Love her so
Majesty,
much.
Queen Buckstallion has long protected the Wonderlands with the soul magic she imbues into the land itself. But such a precious role requires guarding as well, as proven by the terrible events at Dragon Keep. And so, the Queen founded a new walled city from which to oversee her realm.
Alright, let's get that shrine piece.
Get in there and clear the place out, even if it brings you to the brink of death, leaving you totally vulnerable.
Alright, it's hammer time.
Magic time! Darkness flees before the light!
Some of the dying quotes from the enemies in this are awesome. I have so much to live for. Don't turn my head into a mug. Donate my body to science. Wait, science, is that a thing in this?
Excoriate!
Oh, there's so many references that I don't think a lot of younger gamers are gonna get. But being a slightly older gamer, there are a ton of pop culture and fantasy references that are just awesome.
Turn back now and you might survive.
Okay, and the environmental stuff can actually hurt the enemies. There's a point to using the environment in this
My spell is
version.
ready.
Level 4 skeletons, as Tina would call them, are just a little bit of a pain in the butt.
Magic miscellaneous projectiles.
There we go, we cleared that section. Got ourselves a sniper rifle. I got a feeling we're going to be using shotguns, SMGs, and assault rifles on this particular character. Given that we're trying to get close to the enemy, so we can use a hammer on them.
Righteous fire.
We're going to be using our hammer liberally to start off with. We'll probably be using it liberally later on, too. There's level 4,
Not yet at its end.
and a customization that I've already unlocked.
Cleared everyone out and you're still alive, huh? Guess you better grab that shrine piece. Saves me a trip.
Stronger spell, stronger ward. We just gotta run up here, grab the shrine piece.
Catches your sweet little eye.
So,
We pop back out. We're gonna grab another rank in Oath of Fire, and we're gonna up our dexterity just a bit to get a little bit more crit.
totally gonna try and kill us, right?
For you, my friend. A shrine piece.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Fret's right, and this guy's gonna try and kill us. Just gotta go all the way back around. Huh.
Mool Ah would surely grant you fabuloso wealth if you completed her shrine.
Huh. Didn't see that coming.
Maybe he stabbed himself?
Mysteries like these course in rivers throughout the universe. Anyhoozle, once the shrine is complete, you get the reward all to yourself.
And activating the shrine gives you more
Moolah,
money.
the patron god of cash money, smiles upon your pocketses and purseses.
And on to Queen's Gate.
Back in business.
Psst, newbie. Don't worry, those jerks at the table can't hear me. It's just us down here. Hey, I know I'm the villain, but I still just wanted to wish you luck on the whole quest thing. Not that you need luck, right? I mean, you're the Fatemaker.
Why does that creep me out? So let's go in and sell off everything we got that we aren't using currently, as we don't need it. Now let's see what they've got for purchase. Looking for something better than 185. Nothing on the shields. Melee attacks for spell cooldown. It's got 3 more damage. It's not really worth it at this point. That's a sniper rifle, which we're not going to really need. Got nothing there. Although we should restock our ammo. Let's look at spells. Yeah, 40% frost chance is better than the 4%. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it as is. push on towards the castle.
Before you rise the mighty walls of Greathoof. But you're not the only new arrival. A massive skeleton army is sieging the city! Catapults! Scallymans! Skelly ships! There's bombs raining down!
There's another die over there, but we can't get that just yet. That was missile ammo. Pretty sure there's not one over there, but always want to check.
Skelly ships land on the beach, unloading evil cargo of skellymens and skellywomens.
Show them no quarter! Serves you right.
Oh, we got our first Skelly Mage! I know I'm not going to be any more mature and not call them Skellies just like Tiny Tina does. Let's see if we can get the drop on this guy. Quite literally.
Somewhere. There's no escape.
It'll be a little bit more fast-paced once we get a few levels under us.
Out of spell slots!
Probably another one that we already have, but it's worth some cash right now. Oh, first fight for our life. Or death save mode. Death save made. That's straight out of 5th edition. Definitely not my favorite edition of D&D, but we'll go with it. Well, Bunkers and Badasses, I should say. Because that's what we're playing right now. Oh, it's going to be hard not to make MC Hammer jokes the entire time we're doing this. It doesn't help that I'm playing on the hard difficulty setting. Baseline difficulty setting, I should say. For, well, the hard basic. There's not additional players. Wow, I'm overthinking this way too much. Bad guys are tough right now because we weak and on hard difficulty. There we go. That's more gamerish logic. And we got a badass. We're gonna freeze you and hit you with a hammer. That mage is hurting us.
The skeletilary blasts a hole in the barrier! The defenses are breached!
Feel the light!
All right, we're in.
Figure fighting back against the endless tide of skellymens. Though his armor is scarred by 100 battles, his honor is untarnished. It's Paladin Mike!
Oi! You, citizen! Over here!
Get to you in a sec, Paladin Mike. There's always loot to grab. And this first one might run a little bit longer than we're used to, guys, because I want to get us at least to the city itself before we call it done. So we'll see.
Saw you fighting the undead on the beach. Glad I'm not the only one giving these bony pricks a hard time.
Of course, fellow champion, but I was under the impression most paladins spoke with gravitas.
Do I bloody look like I've got time for manners lessons? I'm up to my codpiece in undead. They came out of nowhere.
We are dealing with none other than the Dragon Lord himself. I have borne witness to his escape.
The Dragon Lord? Bollocks, we'll have to deal with him later. Right now, we have to break this siege. The undead have catapults lobbing skeletons over the walls. I need you to destroy them. Here, take this C4.
Tina, I know you like explosives, but can you make it more fantasy-themed than C4?
Right. Good catch, yeah.
Yeah, right. Here, take this, Fantasy 4.
Ye old kaboom.
Fight through the siege fields and use that Fantasy 4 to blow the catapults to Kingdom Bloody Come!
Didn't really need to fire that off, but oh well.
There, the catapult is straight ahead. Good luck, citizen.
I've really missed this part. It's been too long since I conquered anything. After a few centuries, you get that conquering itch, you know?
Remember this. You could have run.
Actually, we may not even get to the city in time. Who knows? Just have to see where it ends up. How much extra I have to fight back through the next episode.
Uh-oh! Skelliemans appear as you near the catapult!
It's everything I loved about the Borderlands 2 expansion, but more so. It's more Dragon's Keep. And more Dragon's Keep is not a bad thing, because all I was saying when Dragon's Keep first came out was, I want more Dragon's Keep, and there wasn't any, so I was sad. Oh, gotta fight for our life again. That troll is really wasting us.
I feel magical. I never miss.
Which, if anyone who knows me, knows that is absolutely not true. I would miss all the damn time because, well, I can't hit the broadside of a barn with the broadside of a barn.
Onto the catapult.
My legend grows.
And C4. Well, Fantasy 4.
The catapult explodes into glitter and rainbow bits!
Bloody brilliant. Keep blasting them back to the Grey Hells, citizen.
Okay, so Paladin Mike isn't mine, but I met this cool nerdy barista on the EchoNet, and they said I could use their B&B character if I wanted, and I was like, hell yeah! And they were like, chuck, governor! And I was like, ooh, I'm stealing that accent too!
Alright, so we'll get that activated and go into the menu. Get more Oath of Fire. And we're gonna grab ourselves tough call. Let's go with more status damage. Because we're starting to actually apply statuses, so. Ooh, there's a blue over there. I'm hoping it's something good. There's another one.
Evil shall ne'er prevail.
And now we have a spell that's actually really good for us right now. It's a dark magic spell, which means it brings back health for us.
Mana's tapped out.
Hoping that's not another customization. I think that was armor that we just picked up too, but I don't know if we can wear it just yet.
You cannot stem the tide of steel.
Where'd that purple go? I'm pretty sure it's a customization at this point. Yep, and one I've already got. The reason I'm keeping the customizations though is they're worth a fair bit of money early on.
We meet at last. Who are you again? Excoriate!
I love dropping the hammer down on Skelly-mans. And we are almost completely out of pistol ammo.
Lost! They've set the last catapult up on the fallen tower. Figure out a way to get over there.
That's way too big of a jump. What if we undestroyed that last catapult and threw ourselves over?
Hey! No touching the miniatures! But launching yourself with a catapult sounds cool, so I'm gonna let it go this once. This once.
Alright, I think we're going to launch ourselves over and then call it a day there, because there's lots to do before we even get into the city.
Here I come!
So, that's going to do it for the opening video of Into the Wonderlands. Sat through a lot of video modes, created our character, and had some hard laughs already, because I love this series. So if you like the video, guys, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, possibly join me in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands if you're wanting to. Just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.